So what can you do in Glasgow if you've never been there before and you only have 24 hours? Unfortunately, we didn't know.
What?
After all, we're just a couple of Americans from the Midwest who decided last minute to spend a day in Glasgow. So to start off, we had to go to Waverley Station and catch our train to Glasgow.
I think it was about a 40-minute train ride, if I remember.
The scenery was pretty cool.
Oh, lugging that heavy suitcase around was a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Definitely learned not to do that. We packed way too many clothes. Or I did, at least.
Automatically, Glasgow was a very similar feel, but not quite the same. The buildings were a little bit more modern, I thought. And as always, we were greeted with music, it seemed.
Oh, also the handle wouldn't go all the way up on that. The handle was like broken.
Yeah, we found this restaurant first thing. Because we were hungry.
I had never been to a dim sum.
Are they?
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is mine.
The duck is delicious. Oh, this is duck.
You want to try online for one of yours?
What's yours?
It's corn and chicken.
Ooh.
So dim sum.
I got vegetable soup. Mixed vegetable.
Pretty good. A little spicy.
Oh no! You put too much spice on it.
It's not spicy, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot. Okay. I like my soup. Alright. Sweet and sour chicken rolls. Which sounds very bizarre, but I think it's pretty normal.
With chips.
I inhaled before I took a bite. Hot. It's like beer batter fish, or beer batter chicken. That's what it reminds me of. Pretty good.
Next stop, the museum.
This is pretty grand.
I think this museum was pretty well known.
Well, we didn't really have any plans in Glasgow the day before. So we had just spent the night Googling stuff to do.
Yeah.
And this popped up as one of the top 10 things to do.
Yeah.
Which it was, I'm glad we did because it was a really nice museum. I believe it was free, right?
Uh-huh.
It was free based off donation.
Yeah. But I love a good art museum. I think those are more my favorite kinds.
Well, it wasn't just art though. There were like...
Yeah, interesting things. There was this giant log. I don't know why I found it so interesting. I just liked how old this one looked.
That is the museum right here.
I don't think I'd ever seen real dinosaur bones before. Or any of those kind of stuff. I don't know what this was.
I was gonna say, I don't remember that.
They had like a lot of prehistoric looking things. Like this thing freaked me out. I don't know what it was. It was the weirdest, cutest little thing. Obviously it's just a stuffed creature, but it looked like a mythical being.
I had seen this on Google, but actually like walking into the room and seeing this in person, it was like, oh, this is kind of freaky.
It was a little freaky, but I thought it was actually really cool. It was very artistic. Speaking of artistic.
Oh, I forgot this place is also, they had like old furniture, and I'm pretty sure they had like swords and ornaments. It was like kind of like an all-in-one museum. It had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, these were more like the Richie fancy-made things. They had a lot of paintings that I liked. I found a Van Gogh. I don't think I got a picture of it though. This one creeped me out. I found it really bizarre but fascinating.
I think most things in this museum were related to Scotland or from Scotland or done by people from the area.
This one I like too. I really like the abstract dimensions in it. But I must say the Grand Hall was the most impressive.
The building itself was amazing. Like, even if it wasn't a museum, it would be well worth going to see, or just for the architecture.
Yeah, and I came across this stained glass mural, and I was looking at it for quite a while, and then I noticed something on it that I had to share. That dude's face looks so sus. And at one point we got separated and I had to go find you again. Which I did.
Oh, there I am.
And then it was time to go to the next adventure. And we decided just to walk. Because it was a nice day. And we also took the subway for the first time.
Yeah.
Which was funny because there was a subway next to it.
I'm not for sure what the difference. Like, I feel like the tube is a form of subway.
Kind of, but it's not called that.
Because it's about the same. Where are we going?
You got after me for crossing the road.
Oh, no.
Why do you always run? She like starts sprinting.
Well, I could have made it.
It's also dangerous.
Then we finally made it. Not that it was that far of a walk.
Again, I had no idea. We had no idea what this was before until we got there.
It was just one of the top recommended things to go see.
Like a sauna.
And it was free.
And again, it was free, which was really cool.
Yeah. I liked how it had all these different biomes and different rooms with different temperatures. It was really interesting so you could get the different kinds of plants growing.
I'm not a botanist, so I don't know what like almost any of the plants were, but it was just really cool seeing like this jungle-like terrain everywhere and the different climates that the rooms had.
Yeah, so you kind of got a feel of why these things grow in these areas or not. Oh, and that center room had like a maze type thing, which I think it just kind of looped around, but it got kind of confusing because of all how everything was so overgrown. It made it difficult to navigate which way to go. And again, we got separated, so I had a hard time finding you again. But it was really fun. That tree looked alive.
It is alive.
Well, you know what I mean. Like an animal. It was like walking through a forest, but indoors. But you see what I mean? It's just really confusing. I didn't know which way I was going. I was just walking through it, literally. And then back outside, enjoying the wildlife. I loved how all of this was in just like a normal park as well.
Really like that bee.
I was being artistic, like always. Oh, and the structures for these greenhouses, they were pretty unique. Kind of royal looking. Again, this is another one of those little rooms that had its own atmosphere, I guess? Its own climate. There's me.
We're both filming.
Yeah. This area was probably my favorite. It was like the tallest and had like actual full-size trees in it looked like. And most of them were tropical. Which, being from the Midwest, we don't see very many tropical trees. Another bee.
Alright. So yeah, this was one of the places I really wanted to go down in. I don't know why abandoned buildings or structures always fascinate me. But they had it walled off pretty well, so I don't think the right to roam was applicable here.
Applicable?
Applicable.
Yeah. But I can't tell you how insistent he was. He wanted to go down into that abandoned subway and explore it. He was looking around for rope. He was trying to find a way to climb the fence or get in there somehow. But it was like a 20 or so foot drop. Like there would be no way of getting back.
I don't think even if I found like a decent rope, I would have actually done it. Because I'm pretty sure it was illegal probably to go down there.
Maybe. You really wanted to explore it though. Now it was time for a treat.
Super donut place.
Fancy donut place.
I'm torn between 3 donuts. I'm thinking.
Wait, where are we at exactly?
This is called
What are the
Hold Me Closer Tiny Donut. That's funny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the lemonade donut. That looks good. Do you know what you want?
Yeah, can I get a milkshake to go?
Yeah.
Because I don't finish it or whatever.
That's okay. They come in like.
To go cups.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the Kinder Bueno Nutella.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. And then donut wise, I'll do. I saw it a second ago.
That one?
The KB&D.
KB Daft.
KB Daft.
Where are you guys from? America, obviously.
Whereabouts?
Midwest, Kansas area.
Oh right, that's kind of like.
Middle of the state.
Yeah.
Or middle of the country.
Yeah, my mum lives in Montana.
Okay.
That's a little further north.
Yeah, I love it there. I really love it.
I don't know what this is called. Something Nutella.
The Nutella milkshake.
Yeah, the milkshake looks very different. It's very runny. It's not as thick as I'm used to.
It's more milky. Is it that runny now? You good?
It's the double muddy.
Looks like it's got a peanut butter Oreo.
I'm super excited. This thing is amazing.
You loving them? You're such a kid. You love milkshakes.
I don't get them very often.
I've spoken like a true kid.
And then a bit more walking, sightseeing the shops. I don't know why, but we seem to have a thing about alleyways. I feel like we walk down a lot of alleyways. Of course, this one ended up being a dead end. It was all fenced off on the other end. Not sure which church that was. It was very pretty. And it's getting later in the day now, so we were kind of trying to just see what there was to do on our way back to the hotel. And we came across the barber shop.
I was wondering why my hair still looked like shit. He was a very, very cool barber.
Yeah,
Probably the best one I've ever had.
probably.
Best haircut, just best personality. He was Iranian, but he was just really, I don't know. His personality was great.
I was really skeptical because it looked like he was shaving your head. And I was kind of nervous. And of course, haircuts always look the worst right before they're finished.
I had problems understanding him, so that our talking wasn't, we didn't have a lot of conversation.
No. But he was really good at the fading.
But what little bit we did talk, he was just a very interesting person.
Really nice. And I was glad that he had walk-ins available. Because we just kind of were passing by like, hey, how much do you charge and can we get a haircut? Because you needed one.
And it was 12 pounds, which seemed very reasonable considering a lot of places in Edinburgh and London, they were wanting like 30 to 40 pounds.
Yeah.
So when we found this one for 12, I was like, that's very comparable
It was worth the risk.
That was very comparable to what we'd be paying in the US. Average haircut here is about $16.
Yeah.
So.
It would not be as good either. You had so much hair. Does it feel nice when they cut your hair? It looks like you're enjoying it.
No, it doesn't. It looks like I'm.
Well, that's just your normal face, I guess.
Resting bitch face.
Yeah. He did a really good job with the fading, how even it was in the back, even though it was so short.
It actually took, I think, like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he was very detailed, I think.
He was also very patient.
Yeah. Oh, and then he did this cut on the side.
Which I never had, but I really liked it.
At this point, I'm still not sure how it's going to look all the way, because this particular kind of haircut you have to style. Which he did style it. He put so much gel and stuff in your hair. It was like stiff for days.
It was very, very thick gel.
Yeah.
So if you're in Glasgow and want a haircut, go to West End Barber. Oh, I got rid of that messy hair. Feels a lot nicer.
It looks
Hopefully
good.
nicer.
I
like
wasn't
it.
so sure about the cut, but it actually looks good.
It's just called West End Barbers. I don't know. I've never had the cut here. He was very in depth.
Yeah.
It was very.
I wasn't sure I'd like the cut, but I do.
It took about like 30 minutes, but I mean, I don't know. I think he did a great job. It was a slight language barrier because he was Iranian.
Yeah.
So like some of the things I just said yes to because I didn't quite understand. But I can officially say I've had a haircut in Scotland now. I like it though.
I do too. Looks good.
We came across these little decorated, what were they, road barriers? I don't know, Glasgow had a lot of interesting art just kind of randomly everywhere.
Well, it's a very artsy
And then
city.
it was back to the hotel for the evening.
Oh.
And back to the train station the next morning.
Which, the train station was okay, but Waverley Station, I liked a lot better.
Yeah.
We're leaving Glasgow. Back to Edinburgh, and then we're leaving Scotland, and that's gonna be really, really sad. We are in York right now. I don't know if you can tell, but the wall's behind us.
We're on the wall.
We are on the wall.